5. I witnessed you first argue that my expert could be refuted, and then, when informed that Dr. Shearer has 40 years and is untouchable, simply ignore Dr. Shearer's $43.50 report, diagnosis, and treatment plan like it didn't even exist, and like there was a shred of credible evidence supporting $47K in 2017. This was exactly the same bluster, bluff, and willful blind ignorance that Sophie Hills inconceivably successfully deployed against solid evidence to further the extortion of my destroyed life at Justice Sommer's settlement conference on January 16, 2017, and was, of course, much to Janet's benefit and my detriment. 6. When discussing Derek's lack of motivation, education, and prospects, it became obvious to me that I was suffering prejudice. Like his father. No, I was incredibly motivated at his age. I went to university right after high school, then got my computer engineering diploma as well as my econ degree. I assure you, if I had had Derek's motivation, education, and prospects at his age, we'd have never met. But I always was a hippie at heart. Best of both worlds. I spent 22 years at the bottom of Shit Hill, going completely against my very nature in a free country, in my best efforts to handsomely provide for me and my family. Best of both worlds? No, sir. The worst of each, as I sacrificed my all, believing that I would enjoy well-earned financial security in my 50s and 60s, only to have my plans, hopes, and dreams squandered at $5K and $10K and $15K a pop. I suffered your prejudice due to my appearance, which, ironically, is due to my summarily dismissed, by you, multi-diagnosed mental illness. And besides, what is this, 1971? You know how I should express my freedom, do you? Your prejudgment of me was much to Janet's benefit and my detriment. 7. You delivered a late September 2017 text thread between Janet and I in response to my demanding proof of their claim that I had a job opportunity but declined it. You held it like it was a turd that I had left on the kitchen floor. You dropped it in front of me, acting like it was definitive proof against me. God, I wish that I could quickly think clear. Instead, I internally rage at the injustice and then analyze the correct answer hours and sometimes even days later. On Bay Street, I often lost to aggressive wit. Here's what that smoking gun actually indicated and or proved. A. I had an opportunity to see if I would be satisfactory to breathe crop dust 40 hours per week, to gross $800 per week in 2017 Q4. Given that I'm useless at operating big trucks and machinery, my being satisfactory to land and keep this job was indeed a big if. B. Of course, I'd have to explain to my new boss that I'd need an unknown number of weeks off in November and December to travel to Ontario to defend my life's work from legalized extortion. It is reasonable that Jim, a real boss in the real economy of the real world, needed someone in the position who, unlike me, could actually be there. The unsubstantiated allegations leveled against me for these past 2 years could very well have resulted in my losing this $40K job opportunity, even if I could survive the big if. C. I did not further explore this iffy opportunity of grossing 6 or 7 or 8K in 2017, because all of my doctors and lawyers advised me against doing so.